Good morning, guys. It's April 21st. I've been up for like 3 hours now. My girlfriend woke up like at 6 because she had to work at 7. And she left and I stayed awake. Normally I go back to sleep until 10 or noon. But for the last like 3 hours I've been on the computer looking up cameras, DSLRs, video cameras. There's a lot of good cameras out there. It's really, really tough to pick which one to get. Really, really tough. But I think I'm ready to try out a DSLR for the first time. Um, it'll accomplish a few different things. I'll have a really good camera for pictures. So if I want pictures of myself, that's going to cover that. And also video. So really want to try out a cinematic, filmy kind of look for my videos. Depth of field and all that I can't do with these kind of cameras, these point and shoots. So I think, every couple of years I'm going to upgrade a camera. So DSLR, and then maybe 2 years from now I'll get another really good camcorder. So maybe I'll just go DSLR, camcorder. Kind of the way I like to do, or I plan on doing my computers here. For example, this one was from 2000, I think this was a late 2010, I believe, late 2010. Yeah, that's right, late 2010, right? I think so. And then this right here is from, I think, mid 2012, mid or late 2012. So, probably be upgrading my iMac in I don't know, maybe late this year or next year. So it's gonna be late 2013 or early 2014 probably, whenever the best time is to get it. So those are my thoughts this morning. I just weighed in 170.2. Granted, that's the day after my refeed. So actually, this week's been going pretty damn good. I've hit lows of 167.8. So that's fucking low. I mean, if I had to do an average weigh-in for the last 7 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for the last 7 days, the average weigh-in has been 169.3, which is pretty close to 1 full pound less than the week before. And if tomorrow results in, let's just say, 168, which is just a little bit less than, or a little bit more than 167.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means the average weigh-in this week would be basically 169 pounds. So compare that to last week's average weigh-in. It's a pound less. And I've had the same macros. Damn, I'm getting fucking skinny but lean. Ugh. Pretty much the same macros, exactly the same as last week. But as you guys know, the cardio, there was that change where every high intensity leg day is now also going to be a high intensity. I'm sorry, every leg day is followed with a high intensity interval session on that leg day. So that's the main change. Oh, and on those high intensity interval sessions, I keep on going on the whatever it may be, treadmill or the elliptical. It's the elliptical. That's what I use. I keep going until I burn 400 calories after those 10 interval sessions. So. Okay. I'm gonna go and eat now after I weighed in and did all that stuff. Gonna go eat. Let's see what I got. What do I feel like eating today? I don't know. I know my girlfriend tonight, she's taking me to a movie. Well, I think I have to take her to a movie now. She's like, I don't know if I have any money or something like that. So, we're gonna go watch Oblivion. Probably IMAX. So it's been a while since I've done IMAX. A really long while, but I'm really excited to see Oblivion. It's got freaking Morgan Freeman. It's got God, and it's got Tom Cruise. So I really can't wait for this movie. I played the video game Oblivion. It was interesting. It was an interesting game, say. Okay, time to eat. Cereal and whey. So I decided to take a nap, and I ended up sleeping until like 2 p.m. From like 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Holy shit, like a 5-hour nap. That was, yeah. I feel pretty good. I had a crazy ass dream. Crazy dream. But won't talk about one part of it, but another part of it. Scott Herman came over to my house. He was like, "Hey, thanks for replying to my text message, bro." And I was like, "Fuck! I can't believe I forgot." And it's kind of a reminder, so I'm gonna go, reply. It's been a while and I feel horrible, but yeah, better late than never. Anyways, yeah, eating my Greek yogurt. This morning, from like 6 to 9, I was freezing in my own house. I was seriously cold as hell. It's warmed up just a little bit. It was 70 degrees earlier in here, and I was seriously freezing, even with a shirt, a sweatshirt, all that on. The bottom of my heels were freezing, so yeah, just starting to feel cold a lot. And yeah, diet's definitely being kicked up a notch. I can tell that this week, like I said earlier, it looks like I'm practically a pound down compared to last week. So yeah, I thought the lighting looked pretty cool in here. So. Rice, egg whites, green beans, tilapia.
Okay guys, this is my deload day, but a working day for Nick over here. YouTube channel, Steady Lifting, check him out. So he just got these squat shoes, I think, the week before this video, and he fucking is trying to use it on everything. So here he's doing sumo deadlifts with his squat shoes, and it's fine for some people, but personally, the way his body seems to be and the way these look, I don't really think he needs them too much. Still needs to work on his form, as you can see. It's a very typical thing with sumo squats, and it's something I even have to work on, is keeping those knees out. And it's so much easier said than done. Like, you'll see people do it, and then they won't be pushing their knees out. They won't be hip thrusting correctly. They'll be caving the knees in. They're not opening the hips, you know. So here's an example of me doing it. Boom, boom, and boom. And you know, you'll notice a lot of lower back like rounding in a lot of people when they're doing this, and that's from a multitude of different things. But you know, not opening the knees and the hips is one of the reasons why that happens. So here you can see quite a few things with this form. He could definitely keep those knees out like 12,000 times more. But I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not horrible. Like, I've seen a lot worse, but it could definitely use work. Definitely could use work. See those knees? Those knees could be further out. They can definitely be further out. So definitely work on your freaking deadlift form, guys.
Beautiful.
Your deadlift form, your squat form, your bench form. It's extremely important. When my girlfriend was doing this, when she does it incorrectly, you know it, because her lower back will be like rounding and shit. But when she's doing it correctly, which I believe here it looks like she is, when she really focuses on keeping those knees out, it really helps use the hips as a hinge, and it doesn't look all funky. It's like you can easily tell if a deadlift is being done correctly just by looking at it. Just by looking at the bar path. That bar path better be looking like it's practically going straight up, straight down. And if you watch the bar path, really, it practically looked like that. And one of the things with my girlfriend is I make sure she gets that weight back and open those knees and the hips so that the bar can have a straight up and straight down path. Otherwise, it might not look straight up and straight down. You might be having a very inefficient form. when you're doing it. So you're opening the hips, opening the knees, keeping the torso vertical, and you're not necessarily getting the ass super low, but you're getting the ass back, getting the weight back, allowing yourself to have a nice shoulder to bar angle of pretty much straight up, straight down. Shoulders straight above the bar as you're hitting it. So next thing I did was sets of 8, I think, on these. This is my deload day, in case I forgot to mention. 225 for sets of 8 on the front squat. I think 3 sets or so.
April 22nd, and we're eating Chipotle. 7 weeks out, watching Vikings, the best show ever. I'm liking it better than freaking Game of Thrones.
What are we waiting for?
I'm so jelly of this YouTube channel.
Just shoving it.
Shove that shit in there. For the record, April 22nd, eating some ice cream.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake!